Okay, better right there? Okay. Bear me, this is my first time, okay? So we're going to call in order. It's, 5:03? So we're going to see who's here. My name is Leslie Brito. I'm the chair.
Joanne Watkins.
Arcelia Avila.
Juan Rios.
And we're missing Ana, huh?
Ana.
Ana Lujan.
Don't forget the flag.
Okay, so now it's time to salute. So who wanna?
Yeah.
Right hand on our allegiance
To the flag
of the United States of America,
to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and
justice for all.
So now you do.
So now what is it? What's next?
We have to approve the posting.
Madam Chair, if we could just go back up to approval of certificate of posting, if we could get a consensus to the commission, as well as the approval of the minutes
Yeah.
of July 7th.
Okay, so let's check the minutes. Did you
I
guys?
so move.
I second it.
Any objections? None?
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay.
You need the posting of the certificate too? I so move the certificate of posting.
Is there a second?
I say.
There we go.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Very good.
Okay.
Then you do the public communication. You ask if there's any public communication.
Okay, so any public communication, we'd see if anybody wants to speak up or any concern. Checking my notes. Okay. We're trying. Thank you.
And I
So,
you go to this one, the reports of officers.
yeah, reports officers. That's the one
Okay,
that's gonna.
we're going to go ahead and skip around here. Armando will be here in a few minutes, and Vanessa as well. But at this point, for the Pride of the Valley, so I will go down with the commission's approval to introduction of Recreation Community Services lead staff. First of off, I'd just like to welcome all the staff members here this evening. We have a very large department. We have easily over 100 staff members, if not up to 140-ish during the summer months and seasonal time. And sometimes you just see a select few. So I'd like to go ahead and introduce Mike Salas. He'll go ahead and talk a little bit about himself. Mike wasn't here last meeting. He was on vacation, so he will go ahead and say a few things about himself and his responsibilities. Mike?
Hey, good evening, Madam Chair. As Manny had mentioned, in July I wasn't here on vacationing, and I would like to go ahead and thank all of you for being at the July picture taking. I think we were all there. We went ahead and took a picture, and then we all went ahead and had a little buffet dinner, and so we all got to know each other then, and so that was wonderful. Some of the things that I'm responsible for are many. The summer day camp, amateur boxing program. I have David Villegas, who handles the games room programs and meeting rooms and the IT room, etc. I would like to go ahead and start off on reporting on the summer day camp. We had a very successful summer day camp. We had 110 youth or children that signed up with an average attendance of 95 kids per day. The monthly report mentions that we had 4 field trips. They were all very well attended. And we had the talent show that was on July the 18th. So that all went well. We ended our summer day camp program with this last Friday. Kids are ready to go to school on Monday, August the 11th. The amateur boxing program, it's going through its rebuilding years, if you will, or rebuilding stage. And we're doing well there. We expanded our hours there, our boxing gym hours, Monday through Saturday, with the adults training at certain periods and also the youth training during their respective times. We got to go to one of our boxing competitions yesterday. Adrian Perez fought well and won the bout yesterday. So there was like 30 bouts in yesterday over in Montebello, and that was a long day. But plan to go ahead and bring some of that boxing competition over to Ballpark, just like in the old days. So hopefully that someday we'll go ahead and do the boxing shows, and then we'll bring the blue and gold. So see how that goes. Well, that's one of our goals, bringing in the blue and gold National Invitational Tournament. To my right, I have David Venegas. He's going to speak about a few things that we have planned for this weekend, some of the programs that he's been in charge of. So if you will, David. Thank you.
Madam Chairman and members of the board, this particular week going on at the community center, we have several things of interest. The first one that is directly associated with the community is what we like to call the Crazy Eights Dance Carnival. And that is a dance and a carnival that is happening this Friday at the community. The target age group for this dance is ages 10 to 14. We plan to have activities, a professional entertainer, aka clown, there also as well, and dance that will be all worked and hosted by the staff members there at the community. So we expect it to be a great success. We are also going to be selling food there as well. So, you know, the kids can come in and aside from participating in activities that will make them eligible for raffles and prizes there, they can also, you know, spend just only a little bit of money, you know, to get some delicious carnival-like food. You know, corn dogs, cotton candy, that.
What time you guys gonna?
This event is scheduled to be this Friday, 8/8, hence the name. It will start at 6 o'clock p.m. and we expect it to run till about 9:30. However, if we notice that we have a large crowd, and we may even extend it a little bit after that. But given the age limit, we think that 9:30 is a good cutoff time for people to come and pick up kids. That is one of the events that we have going on there. Aside from that, we have also scheduled the upgrading of our technology center. We have acquired about 20 units of computers that will be installed this weekend and ready to go by next week as well. The Technology Center is a very popular location there at the community center. We offer internet, and hopefully, upon approval and meeting with the rest of the department, we can also get some printing services in there as well. This is something that we already offer a hotspot there for come in and use, but the printing is probably of utmost interest to us, and of course benefit to the community.
David's been with our department for how many years?
7 years.
7 years, and David pretty much is the nighttime supervisor at the community center as well as Morgan Park. Any issues in regards to anything in the evening, David is responsible. Thank you very much, David.
I have a question.
Yes.
On the boxing. Is that going to be through the state of California, or is it just going to be locally? Is that my daughter? She does her boxing in Imperial County, and they go through California, Ventura, Oxnard, El Monte, San Diego. They even go to Arizona too.
All amateur boxing in California is under the impulses of the USA Boxing.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, there's going to be a body, a commission body that's going to try to overlook the amateur boxing program in the state of California, but we do follow the rules of the USA Boxing Inc.
Mm-hmm.
So we all get registered with the USA Boxing, the coaches get registered, the club is registered under USA Boxing.
Okay.
And from time to time, we travel all over the United States.
So it depends who wins how far?
Pardon?
It depends how far the player goes or how it goes.
The boxer goes.
The boxer.
Boxer is yeah, the
On the
boxer
competition,
is open to go to any competition
Okay.
throughout the
So
United
it's gonna be
States.
state. Okay.
It's open, provided that they can have their own funding and what have you. But in the serious competition, right now we're in the midst of getting ready for the 2016 Olympics. We have one individual in our a female, Rina Bedra. She's really working towards making the Olympic team on the women's side. So we're looking to see how she does, and she's very well right now. So I think she's ranked like number 2 in the United States at 112 pounds. So, and at the next monthly report, we'll go ahead and elaborate a little bit about that.
Okay.
But our kids are welcome to compete wherever. There's no limitation
Limits.
of going to the different competitions. Is that what you were asking, John?
Yeah, yeah, because like I say, my daughter, she's doctors in child psychology, and she's in charge of director for the county of Imperial Valley. She's the director for the sheriff's department. So she works through them, through the PAL system.
Okay.
Okay, and they were just here in Oxnard, I think 2 weeks ago.
For the Oxnard PAL tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, she's,
And Mike is very familiar with boxing. He's traveled all over the United States coaching kids with our boxing club as well as with USA Boxing.
Yeah.
Actually, Mike was one of the staff members that took Oscar De La Hoya to the competition when he was about 16.
16, and then we had the blue and gold here and stuff. So that blue and gold. Matter of fact, I'll go ahead and provide you a list of all the boxing, all the boxers that participated in the blue and gold, where they've been, what world championship they had earned,
yeah.
so on and so forth. So
very
I'll provide that for you. It's very interesting of all the different boxers that participated in the past blue and golds and where they're at now.
Yeah.
They accomplished the pro amateur careers.
In regards to your female boxer, are we planning on doing anything as Park and Reps to help her meet her goal, like let's say funding,
Yeah.
if she does move forward?
Yes.
Okay, what is it that we're planning?
Yeah,
What's
we definitely will. We're not quite there yet.
Okay.
See how she develops. Interesting thing, and maybe it isn't interesting at all, but she's not a resident of Baldwin Park, but she's a participant in our program. She's a Almani resident. So we have to look at that a little bit closer. Usually we have Baldwin Park
Yeah.
kids in our program, but our programs are so popular that we do draw from several cities.
okay?
But if she get selected for the USA, to represent the USA, her expenses will be paid.
Okay.
We'll have to wait and see how that evolves. No more other questions. I'll introduce Nikki Hendricks, and she will go ahead and elaborate a little about her background as well as her responsibility.
Like Manny said, my name is Nikki Hendricks, and I just hit my 12-year mark working with the city this summer, and I currently supervise reservations with the scheduling and booking of them for a few of our recreation sites, the community center, senior center, the pool, Barnes Park, Walnut Creek, and our picnic shelters. And then I also help with the contract classes at the community center with scheduling those and coordinating them.
And Nikki has been a huge help whenever we have staff that are on extended vacations and or go to different departments for a short period of time. Steps up and she takes care of business, and she's done a little bit of everything. A definite key staff member for this for 12 years around the block a few times. Very, very good job.
Can I ask your extension?
326.
Thank you.
Nikki's one of the staff members that kind of knows everything. Had a taste
a
of
multimedia.
everything, of all the different responsibilities.
How many days in advance you need to have the reservations?
We try to do 2 weeks,
2 weeks?
but really, if it's available, we could work anything out with.
But it will be better for 2
But
weeks.
that's just 2 weeks. Yes.
Do you have the prices?
Yes, we have the prices. I can email them to all of you. We also have them available on our website under facility reservations. The application's on there as well. That all that's.
What we could do also is Nikki will put something together for next month's commission and have it in the packet, in your packet, all the information, all the particulars, the application, the code of conduct, policies, and procedures. It is rather extensive, but it's very useful, especially as you being the conduit to interact with the residents. Have all the information at your fingertips.
Thank you.
We have Jenny, our school teacher here from Baldwin Park Unified School District, helps us out, and she'll go ahead and elaborate a little bit on her experience.
I'm a teacher at Baldwin Park Unified School District, and during the summer, lunch at night. 13 sites, 9 parks. We from Amani 5 balanced meals.
So Jenny handles pretty much all facets of the summer lunch program. It's a USDA federally funded program via the state of California, and she works with staff, trained staff, abides by all the policies and procedures and regulations. It's a challenging program, and does a wonderful job. She handles all the reimbursements. The budget is approximately $220,000. Jenny is the one handling all elements. That she comes in during the summer months and helps out during the school year as well. And another big responsibility is the Pride of the Valley Run. She handles the registration as well as all the outreach to
that's
all the
right.
high schools. So it is a big task. Wonderful job. I'm very fortunate to have staff members. Questions? Next, we'll go on to David.
Another David.
Go ahead, David.
My name's David Mortensen. I'm the computer specialist for Baldwin Park. I am responsible for the design of graphic assets that are used in our publications, our flyers, our periodical, for use on our website. I do video production occasionally for the city, and I do day-to-day technology operations upkeep, like Wi-Fi, and making sure that everything's just kind of humming along smoothly, along with the help of Mr. Villegas and our IT staff, Mark Shu. And a couple initiatives we're going to try to spearhead. We are in collaboration right now with San Gabriel Valley has a bike club or association that wants to do a PSA. So they're going to be filming on location in our city soon, and we're going to be editing it in-house.
What's the PSA?
Public service announcement to promote safe riding on the streets, obeying the laws in traffic, how to properly secure your helmet, kind of a 101, like a basic foundation of knowledge to keep kids who have to commute to school safe. Another initiative we're going to look into spearheading is rolling out reliable and redundant Wi-Fi access so that our community center could be a hotspot and visitors can have more convenient time interacting, logging on, and staying connected while they enjoy the facilities and activities we offer.
Thank you.
David, as he mentioned, he takes care of the website as well, all the updates, all the flyers, all the job postings, all the hiccups. Our buggy David, unfortunately, 7 days a week sometimes. So we have a very diverse department. Last but not least, we have Cindy, and she'll go ahead and elaborate a little bit.
Hello, my name is Cindy, and I am going on my 7th year with the City of Baldwin Park. I have always been a part of aquatics, and I'm honored to say that I'm now managing or overseeing the aquatics department, and this is my 2nd summer, so about a year already. We did have a very successful summer. Summer is our busiest time of year. Almost all of our programs were completely filled, especially our swim lessons. We also do have a City of Baldwin Park swim team that we offer year-round, and we also, again, had a very successful summer. This year, every year we participate in a SMAF swim meet. It is not a USA competition, but our kids really enjoy it, and they always do great. I want to say more than half of our participants made it to the SMAF finals, and they normally get like a trophy, they get awards, so they have a really great time doing it with their friends and their family watching. It really pumps them up, so it encourages them a lot throughout the year. Our programs are year-round. Our pool is open year-round. Mostly in the, throughout the year, we are open to the adult school, which is the morning lap swim. We do offer occasional seasonal swim lessons, not as often as our summer program, but we do try to still offer the public something to kind of keep their children involved and keep them learning. And again, our swim team is year-round.
I have a question. On your certificate for the Red Cross, you give out for your completely certificate like Mount Sac does?
It's similar to Mount Sac. Ours we do in, we have some public ones coming up for, they're there, and that pass gets you trained in for adult, child, and infant, AED, and
Right.
first aid.
Yeah. Because on one of the city council meetings, they were saying that first responders should be trained in our city. Employees should be trained.
That's something that Manny has done, that all of our recreation staff are certified.
that's
and
great.
we within the recreation department host staff training to certify every single one of the recreation staff, so that way they are right all the time. They are the first responders, that they know exactly what to, so that helps in it.
Have this certified, have the trainer here.
So does Public Works, do they go to those classes too?
We offer it to as well as City Hall. I'm not quite sure who.
Like the mains department and stuff, they're always in the road. And in case of an emergency, those would be the first responders.
I can mention that our
Yeah, because it would be a good thing for basically almost, let's say 90% of the employees for the city should learn that.
taking a step further, just access to that for your family.
Oh, yeah, that's a definite, yeah. Yeah, it is. So do you have renewals every 2 years?
2 years?
In recreation, again, with the staff, we try to host 4 classes a year. So they're scattered throughout the year, certifying staff as they're coming in, and we do them every year. Staff will take them every 2 years.
Every 2 years, yeah.
Every 2. And as far as the public, we actually have one coming up on August 6th, which is a class. And we also have a Spanish class that we have. We'll have one of those in September. I don't teach that one, but we do have a contractor that we help with the have those available.
Do you guys put it on the Now so people would find?
Now, we have the rec guide that went out in the Now this summer. It was in there. We put it up on the marquee, and we also have flyer distribution. So we try to get the word out there as much as we can, because like you said, it is a great pass to offer for your family or the public. So
Yeah, it's a good thing to know, you know. Yeah.
I started, it's been
as you diverse department, I'm very proud of all the staff members. Talented, fortunate. Fun. Happy.
Oh, yes.
Day out. They're the ones that I'm calling. If you call me, I would like to think that I could handle it, but
I doubt it.
share the wealth. Share the wealth, and these are the staff members that are the ones
Stefan.
making things happen. Wanted to, sure the commission was introduced part-time staff members, as well as we have our administrative senior staff. Mike is the senior ranking member of the department. So, yes, we are very fortunate to have everyone. We have
She's hiding.
He was hiding.
Hiding, and
I'm Denise. I've been working for the city for 11 years. I started working at the teen center. I worked at Barnes Park, and now I work at the community center. I'm over on counter. I've been here, and I do all the financing for the department, all the accounts payable funds that come into our department.
Yes. So all the money coming in, department, these handles. The auditor, finance department, she works armored truck that comes and picks up. There is a paper trail for every single penny goes into the community center and goes out, regardless of how things work. On top of every element, the finances and everything else. Also, I'd like to introduce. She'll elaborate a little bit about herself. She loves public speaking.
I think I introduced myself the last meeting, but I'll do it.
Do it again.
I'm Teresa, the Commissioner's Liaison, and I also do payroll. I can think of everything: equipment requests, timesheets, anything that has to do with direct deposit, stuff for the department, and anything else that Ann gives me.
Yeah, she is one of the key staff members within the department that handles all the administrative assignments. So we have a lot of program elements, and we have a lot of the paperwork and help keep everything, and everything else. So I miss anyone? Any questions in regards to Mike or any of the other staff members? Not, they have other commitments, so I think there's going to be.
I just wanna apologize with Armando. I promised you some stuff for the raffles, and I couldn't because I stay over. I wasn't expecting to work that day, but I'm still holding some stuff. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna have more events. So I don't know when is the best time to bring them over, Armando. Okay, I'll call you, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to use that for raffles or whatever you need.
Right then. You guys have other things to do? If not, you're more than
Thank
welcome.
you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. We know how to clear a room.
Yes. And we'll start off at the top. We have Armando Nava, and he will give an update in regards to Texas.
Ooh,
There's workman's comp.
leave it, Mike. Gee, come on.
Thank you. Oops,
I'll put it back.
I know.
Thanks.
So once again, thank you, Madam Chair. And, all right, as you know, the event took place on July 25th. We had lots of fun. We once again thanks to you guys, who are the ones who donated some of the raffle. Thanks to Ms. Watkins, who was there present, helping us, and also she was enjoying herself.
That was
she
fun.
won
It was fun.
several prizes.
We did.
This is the breakdown of what we collected that day, and then what was the total at the end of the night. We didn't have as many participants as we wanted to, but we still make something out of it. Either we have almost the same amount we had last year with more players, or a little bit less. Okay, I'm hoping that next year we have a little bit more involvement, maybe helping us sell tickets, get some players out there. Maybe also we're planning to reduce the fee from $40 to maybe $30, and maybe doing something like if you bring well, we talked about if you're returning, we have people who have returned maybe for the last 3 years, so maybe give them a $5 discount just to get them there. You know, once we get them there, you know, they'll see that it's for fun, that we pass out, we raffle good prices. We raffle, well, actually I auction
those
tickets to the Angel game. Also 4 tickets, which is worth close to probably $200. We ended up getting about $100 for the tickets. Also, a golf driver that was donated by one of my friend's daughter, who she plays in the LPGA. What's her? Lizette Salas. Azusa, yes. And other items that we were able to collect from Pizzico, from others, Ballpark Grill, other sponsors we've had in the past. So it was a variety of items that we raffled. So I think for the most part, everyone took something that night. But our thing is to hopefully next year we get more players.
Yes.
We ended up profiting at the end with payout and everything $1,400.
$1,400.
$1,402.
1,400 with about 14.
Right. So here's a breakdown. Maybe we had 13 people. $520. Rebuy doesn't mean that they lost and they bought again chips.
Okay.
And we sold them for $20. That was $240. Raffle tickets, we sold $210. Since we had less people, we usually sell the tickets for $1, but this time we had $2 tickets. And donations at the tips, that's from what we give out free alcohol beverages, $47. Sponsor donations, and from the auction we received $660. For first place was $175. I'm sorry, $150 and $100 for second place. So at the end of the night, we ended up collecting $1,400. So we have $1,400 there. I don't know if it's possible we could have another one maybe in the next couple of months
We should.
before we do our scholarship
I
for
think so.
next year.
One of the things, because I was promoting and I was with not that much idea how it goes, the price, everybody was like, it's kind of high. And I couldn't have enough information for them to hook them. So I hope next time I'm able to attend it and have more idea about
It's a very, I mean,
how it
maybe they
goes.
see it as but
High.
if you, I don't know if these people have participated in other tournaments. They usually go from $50 to $100 entry.
Yeah.
So we did it $40.
fundraiser.
Exactly.
Yeah, the only thing that I was like, well, this is for scholarships. Come on, guys. But
And that's what we also
it
put in
didn't
the
help.
flyer, that first and second will be receiving cash donations.
Gosh.
So they
Okay.
know they're going to get something back. It's not just, give me
Even-
$40 and let's play.
Okay.
And we tend to give a good amount back, depending on how much money we
Collect.
generate that night. An example, last year I think we gave out, first place was $250 and second place was $150, I don't remember. So this time was a little bit less, so, but the players understand.
Right.
They know it's for a great cause.
Correct.
It's not, not going anywhere else but to the kids here in the city
Sure.
of Baltimore. Okay? Like I said, maybe the two changes, two things that we want to do is maybe you guys could help us sell tickets, pre-sale,
Yes.
and then also maybe lower the price.
Yeah, and let's do it again. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's do it. We can help
Well, I
you.
want to thank you. You do an awesome job.
Thank you.
And you have an awesome team that was there. And, where else can you go and they have snacks? And then we had pizza and they have, the drinks. It was awesome.
And like I said, and the raffle prizes were good.
Very good. Yes, they were.
Well organized,
It is. It's awesome.
although we had a little bit fewer than we anticipated, and was top notch. I
It,
don't ask for a whole lot.
Right. And like I said, they always ask, hey, because they know that we usually have it once a year, so maybe after December,
maybe.
Guys weren't finished yet. I think they went.
Yeah, some of the guys are after their.
Those guys are diehards. Those guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an idea, but why don't you guys like a couples for $50? You could see that,
We
Attention.
never really had a lot of women.
But I used to run it
Oh, but
for
we-
Sierra Vista Booster Club.
I will with
And we used to
the
have
other ones, so
casino nights,
I like to bring them.
and we did it by couples, and a lot of the coaches would go and everything. I think the last that I had would be around 30 of them.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, like I said, we're open to new ideas, new things, but
But I think one of the ideas, I'm sorry, it would be good if you give us the tickets to sell it
that's what I said.
before.
Maybe give
like
you guys
I-
a month in advance.
Yes.
Pre-sale, maybe say $25. Just like I said, once we get them there and they see, and hopefully you guys could also be participate, and you guys could see how it goes. How
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
the tournament, how we breaks, do raffles, so like I said, it was a great time, even though we only had 13 players, but I think we almost raised either close to what we had last year.
Yeah.
That's good.
Maybe for the next tournament, we can invite like BPUSD board and teachers from the high schools, because a lot of them personally know kids that are in need of these scholarships.
Exactly.
So maybe they'd be willing to come.
Even if they just want to donate,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Okay, next we have the Pride of the Valley Run update. Vanessa was a staff member in charge of the run, and we had it this past weekend, and I was very proud of all of the effort and the coordination that staff coordinated, and Vanessa was the leader of the team, so she'll go ahead and give a little update in regards to the run.
Right. It was our 20th annual race, and it was well marketed, well attended. We had overall registered, we had 785. Cross finish line, we had 721. So it was a little less percentage of that, you know, a handful that go up after they register. But it's okay. In terms of the activities for the event, or major sponsors, we had Waste Management, Royal Coaches, Kaiser, and Caremore. Caremore specifically sponsored our senior club, their entrance.
Oh, good.
So it helped them out and helped the senior them to participate. We did have product donation. We had Pure Protein Bar, and they actually had representatives out there as well. So as soon as the runners crossed the finish line, they were handing them the protein bars. And then if anybody else wanted some, they were passing them out as well. Another product was a banana boat. We had sunscreen, lotion, as well as the spray, so they had that out there. DD Wholesale, for the runners at the end, because we provide water and bananas and orange. So they donate the food for us. And then as far as the water, we did get Valley County Water, who 75 water bottles for the runners. We had several vendors out on site. We had Caremore, we had Monet's Eyewear, so that eyeglassware, sunglasses. The Wellness and Health Center, which is also LeMay Chiropractor. They're located right here off of
Main.
They were out there. Dr. Colon, foot podiatrist was there. Japanese Chiropractic was also, and Andy's Law. Andy's Law is out facilitating bike safety and the laws in terms of the hit and run if someone like
Hiking.
the sentences. New to this year, we added a Living Social app. It's you can log in through a computer, but it's mostly an app on a smartphone. Had the race on that, and we had 73 people actually registered for that, so it's very new. Worked out a couple kinks to that, but we had not bad for it was went live 2 weeks before the event.
Wow.
So we think a month out or out. That was new, and it brought in people who've never heard of our race or never participated in our race. We did have a giveaway for every participant who crossed the finish line. We had these water bottles that we distributed to everybody that crossed the finish. So, you guys, I brought some for you guys to have.
Thank you. And we better run next time. We're gonna earn it.
Yes, Miss Watkins was there. She was helping out with our
Antrons.
Our Scantrons. We do have a registration area for those who come late day, same day registration. We have a lot of Scantrons. So Miss Watkins was out there helping with that. So right now, assistive outreach, even actual run itself. It's also a family fun walking event too. Of quite a few families, strollers out there pushing. So, and our senior club definitely. Our oldest was 8.
Or what? Jose is the one. Probably he was practicing.
Probably. And our youngest was 2.
Oh.
So it's a very fun, family-friendly event, and it's a quick family event. We do give out awards to the top 3 place category. Plus, we'd have a road race component. Teams all over Southern California, from down south to Temecula to and anything in. We the high schools come in with 17 members. They get scored with a 5. They get
The event was so smooth. I was very impressed. Saturday was Vanessa's birthday.
Oh, then she was working
Oh, she
there.
was working.
She got her.
She was
She got her.
working. She was taking a nap by after lunch probably. But yeah, it was a long day. Vanessa got there about 4 o'clock in the morning, and together all the race details along with Jenny and Maria and a few others. But it was a long day, and it turned out well. Attention to detail. Not only do we have some of the fastest runners probably in the United States in our event, we have one of the larger races as well. So it's very nice to that we're able to attract 800-900 runners as well as family and friends, and it's a big reunion for lots of different people. It's my 20th year. I've been involved since year one, and Vanessa's been with us. I think probably how many years of the 20? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fantastic, and the event has grown. The popularity is amazing. A lot of compliments on the T-shirts, on the design, publicity, Facebook, you're tweeting weeks before. Try to utilize the social media. Vanessa did a very, very good.
Yes, she did. I had many comments that it was so well organized. Even when they hadn't registered, they were like, "This is so organized. We just know, you know." And I said, "Well, yeah, thank you." But I wanted to let you know there were many people that said that.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been.
No.
Very sophisticated.
Yes.
There's a chip when you register.
Yeah, that was
you
cool.
Put a chip on your shoelace, and that electronic chip starts you when you cross the finish line, and it stops the clock when you pass it, and it sends it to the computer, and it puts you in your place and everything else. So it's
amazing.
Fantastic.
And you should have heard him saying all those names. It was amazing. I mean, they were coming like this, and he was calling every one of them.
No, and you guys ended
That
on
was
time,
awesome.
and it was clean and neat after, so it was like a very, very well done.
It's a collaboration between the
Yeah.
police department,
Yes.
constantly in contact throughout
Noon.
public works. Arrived about 5.
Safety.
The last walking, last olive, so let's start opening up. Is it, our entry
No, I saw it.
sign, and we, have, and, fix and they came out, guides for the rods and everything, helping them out there. All the parks really there is. It is a very fun family event. Wish we can more Golden Park residents.
Yes.
It was. Did you see the lady that was pregnant? That she had.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that
Footprints.
Yeah, she had the footprints, and then first race or something. It was so cute. I was like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. It was an awesome event. You worked really hard, all of you guys.
Yep.
Thank you, Vanessa.
That's all I have on the agenda, but I do have one item. We are having Barnes Park grand opening ceremony this Thursday
Yeah.
at 6:30. So I'd like to invite all the commissioners, please attend. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised on how beautiful the park has evolved into.
So this coming events is going to be Thursday and then also Friday for That's what we,
The
that's
dance.
what it's,
The
the dance.
is
Yes, the dance is
Friday.
Friday.
That's geared more for the kids, but if you want to drop by and take a look at it, you're
Okay.
more than welcome. Thursday, we would really, really like you
Sure.
to attend on that one. That's all I have.
30, so we should adjourn.
Yeah. I so move that we adjourn.
I
have a
second it.
question
Oh, there
for
we go.
Okay.
At this
Before.
point, we have commission requests.
Oh, that's
for
right.
Communications, so, Mr. Rios?
I went to your office and you weren't there. You were at Barnes Park.
Yes.
I mentioned to a young lady right there that on the skateboard park, that some families have gone there, but there was like mosquitoes type of a thing. If you guys could get,
Those nets.
Oh, because of the wash next door.
yes.
Interesting, okay.
Didn't tell you?
No, she didn't share that
Oh
with me.
my God. Communication.
I would have, yeah, okay, I will take care of that.
Yeah, because
She may have contacted the county of LA or flood control or vector control.
yeah, 'cause I thought it was mostly, the county or the flood control. There is water running, but it stays right there, so you get a lot of mosquitoes.
We'll look into that and see what's been done.
And then I went to Sierra Vista to get a picture for your trophy case. Sierra Vista for the girls.
Excellent.
They didn't send you one?
No, not yet,
The vice principal didn't call you?
not yet.
Oh my God, there's another, I have to go see Mrs. Cook then.
If you like, you could give us a contact and we could follow up.
The vice principal.
Is it just one vice, they have like usually 3 vice principals. One?
Mrs.
Follow up with him.
His wife wasn't there, so I talked to him. But I'll stop by tomorrow in the
Okay.
morning.
We would love to have,
Definitely.
we would love to have their photo at the community center, and we'll post to any of the high schools, anyone up there.
Did you have any issues before we adjourn?
I would just like to say that the 2 events that I went to was really awesome, and your staff is above and beyond, and they are just awesome, and so are you.
Thank you very much. I was very proud of everyone's efforts on Thursday. We had the Taste of Baldwin Park.
I missed.
Felt like if I gave birth or something, I felt like a very proud parent. Staff did everything so perfect. It was a big event. We had Grammy Award winner Santa Cecilia, and then it carried on, and we showed up to work at 4:00 Saturday morning, and it just carried on, and we had so many runners and so many participants. Then we're working on a staff report for the farmers market on the downtown. We're also working with a week's notice, having the grand opening on this Thursday. So it's been a very hectic last few weeks, or at least past week, but very, very proud, and I'm very blessed to have such dedicated commissioners as well as the staff members, council. It's very, very good organization.
Did your daughter get home okay?
Yes, she did. Thank you.
Big day.
Yes, and then trying to balance everything else.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Minutes to 6. This meeting.
Thank you.
Good day.
Now you guys can go home.
And happy birthday, Vanessa.
Yes.
Yeah, happy birthday.